So I can finally speak about Ergo Proxy. Uh, well, after finishing, question I had in mind was why did I watch all those episodes? Go to Rondo. Uh, did indicates past tense, which means past, as in behind, back, not non-existent, hopefully. Uh, when you say that, you will use, you should be using first form of the word. So first is play, uh, run, rest, and then well, yeah. Romdo is, I think, a name that describes something, not its not real name of city. If you ever watch Ergo Proxy, you won't be saying real. That's a warning for your own mental health. I can say, due to, yeah. Well, the thing is, I couldn't understand why they chose this. I'm going to say a word, probably not going to make someone non-pleasant. Charade route, as in why everything has had to be this big show. I didn't understand. However, episode 21 clearly discards that. Uh, what you're watching is real, and then yes, you're here. Thanks, was the message. I think that anime clearly demolished the uh, notion of this androgen. So don't call it androgen or whatever, androgen. It's basic scientific. If you have any way of saying it, better pronunciation or true pronunciation, correct pronunciation, you can let me know in some way. Uh, thing is, Vincent Law was actually battling uh, what he could not understand. Uh, you may call it perversion, you may call it power, euphoria. If you can say power prior euphoria, then you're someone. Yeah. Uh, and then there's this riddle of Lille. Yeah, girls should be named after flowers, sure. Why not call it R-E, and not use letter A, and then add L. And then you'd go to sleep, unless you're drinking coffee. Well, thing is, if you consider anime in its entirety, Vincent actually not lose interest in real. However, he just makes himself comfortable around real, and that's how they get together, not become one. That's what I stood for back in the day. You have no idea how bad it was. It's like, we're losing everything. Yeah, yeah, sure, I'm here, don't bother. What are we going to do? Drink coffee too much. Cola? No. Fanta? All right, Sprite is optional. You don't drink Sprite. Why? Don't know, bro. It's like it's like I couldn't wrap my head around the concept that we've been offered this freedom of choice back in the day. It's like you can get what you want. Sure, I can't afford it. I don't get it. But you said learn how to speak first, then consider. Is the answer that you didn't hear. So, which meant we, as in general, had to work. So we did, and then finally, some of us probably drinking their cherry flavored fruit juice instead of her wine. And we are finally happy, I think. Don't worry, kicks in later. Prolong, as in time. Yeah, then you can get real pleasure without with good consequence. With I shouldn't. Yeah, no, it's consequence. The word is very confusing sometimes. Uh, and we couldn't. I mean, I couldn't wrap my head around. It's what I want. Yes, I want these. No, you don't get those. Yes. So when I'm pointing something or when I'm specifying something in plural form as in multiple, as in more than one, I can say these. However, I already pointed that thing I want. So, person who is replying should be saying those. It's fairly simple. It takes practice. Also, not exposure. Just listen some conversation. There are many visual medium, so you can watch. Yeah. And then you see that real battle was between two individuals, Vincent Law and the man that you saw. You can say saw after referring to him, that you see at episode 21. It's like, how are you going to defeat yourself when you can do everything, anything that you want? Is the question that Vincent could not answer because it was not his time. He had to work, study, develop many things. And then he got his reward, as in not reward. If I say prize, then I would refer to an object. Yes, programming education was not unnecessary. Try writing what I said in code and see for yourself. That paycheck you had, $30,000 initial salary, not paycheck, salary, had a cost, right? I'm not laughing. And then, well, the real question is, did he win